graph it as a negative because that would indicate that it's falling. If I just want to know, and this is a little minor detail, you don't have to fixate on this positive and negativeness, because generally when we talk about these equations, you're given the information. I'm just pointing that out to you. So this would indicate that it's falling, but if I am just interested in how far something has traveled, I can use the positive. So right now I'm just going to be talking about a distance. So if I said, and I don't need to be negative, all right? So if I said to you, and you need your graphing calculators out, please. If I said to you that the gravitational pull on Earth is 4.9, and the gravitational pull on the moon is going to be what? More or less?
Less.
Less. You know, that's why, if you've ever seen pictures of them on the moon, they could just kind of like bounce around, right? Because you don't have that pull. So the gravitational pull on the Earth is about 4.9, and the gravitational pull on the Earth is 0.8. So let's graph that. So go into y equals. Pardon me? We're going to, I'm sorry. We're going to graph right here. Sorry, that's a good point. Let's graph what the distance traveled would be. And again, it's going to be, in this case, time. All right. Let me see. And what do you see? And if you have them both on the same thing, 4.9 x squared, and I have what? 0.8 x squared. What do you see is the difference? Anybody? What is the difference? Which one is wider? The 0.8. Okay? So what we need to remember, and let's just go with, let's graph one more. Actually, I'm going to get rid of this negative function because I'm not graphing the negative right now. I will in a few minutes. But actually, I take that back. Let's just leave that. Let's just go back to our y equals, and let's put in a 10x squared.
But it's going to be even wider.
Okay. Is it going to be wider or narrower?
Narrower.
Okay. Well, not that much, but it is narrower. So what does the A control in a quadratic?
The wideness.
It's like a big clam. Okay. The steeper the number, the steeper it's going to be. The smaller the number, the more shallow. Okay, so that's what the A value does. It opens and it controls it, the opening. Okay, let's see what happened. Let's go back here. Let's clear these out. And I think we had talked about, how about if I just have y equals x squared? And then I'm going to enter in minus x squared, and which axis is that going to be reflected over?
The x.
Okay, so we know that it's going to be reflected over the x-axis.
Looks like a cross.
All right, what?
Nothing.
Okay. All right, so we just have done two things. Okay, so if I have ax squared, I know that the A controls the opening of parabola. So when A is greater than 0, which way is it facing?
Upwards.
Okay, so when it's greater than 0, we know it will be positive or facing upward. And if A is less than 0, it is down, okay? And the larger the value of A, what happens?
It gets steeper.
Gets steeper. The steeper. The steeper the parabola. Now, we don't technically call it slope, okay? Slope, we talk about slope in what? In a linear equation, but it does refer to that steepness of the parabola. What?
Would it be the larger the absolute value of A?
The larger the absolute, yeah, that sounds good, absolute value, because it would be the positive. The larger the absolute value, the steeper the parabola, okay? All right. All right, so now I'm going to give you an equation. I'm not going to tell you what the equation is. I'll be sneaky here. And I am going to ask you to write the equation. Okay, so where is it located? Where's the vertex located?
0.
0, 0. So all the ones that we have been doing, so is there anything else attached to this? No. So I know it's going to be of the form y equals x squared, but I don't know, I know it's facing down, I just don't know how wide or open it is. So let's think about this. I'm going to go to, and I'm going to help you out here. And I'm going to give you when x is 1. Okay, so I'm going to give you this information about that graph. When x is 1, y is a negative 3. So what do I know so far? I know it's going to be, this is called a parent function, okay? So this, I know it's going to work off of this. And I don't know what the A is, but what do I know?
That when x is 1, y is 3.
So can I figure out, can I solve for A?
Yes.
How?
You can put 1 in.
Plug it in, so plug it in and tell me what the equation is.
It does say on the top.
Oh, there you go, I'm gonna have to make sure I don't do that. So I know that y is a negative 3. I know that 1 is x squared. So negative 3 is equal to a 1a. So in this case, can I write the equation? Y is equal to a negative 3x squared. All right, is that pretty straightforward? So I can give you an equation, and you should be able to write the equation from the information. Okay. Let me see. That's it. How about this one? And this is it, and then I think we're almost done. Okay, so write the equation that contains, whoops, that went way too slow. Write the equation that contains a negative 2 and an 8 in the form y equals ax squared. Now I'm just giving you the information. And what'd you get, Haley?
I'm not done yet.
Oh. Anybody? Do we know what we're gonna do? It is a plug and chug, just plugging in the values. We're gonna solve for A. And Laura, what did you get for, did you get A?
Y equals 2x squared.
Yep. Y equals 2x squared. Okay, these are pretty straightforward. Anybody have any questions about that? By the way, Matt and I had a conversation before. Remember that this does not equal this. So this is 2 squared, which is equal to 4, but it's saying the opposite of that. So this means a -4, and this is -2 times -2 is a +4. Make sure that you remember those, that difference. That's a very easy error that people make. Okay, number 4, and let me see. Okay, how about this one? The directions would be, write the equation of the reflection of the graph, and this is over the x-axis, because remember, a parabola is reflected over the x-axis, so this should be over the x-axis. And what would that be?
5 equals 3x squared.
Okay, so it'd just be, so if it's down, then it's just gonna be flipped up. All right, that's it. And I'll give you your homework. Pretty easy so far.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.